The blind march is on. These people live with a knife to their throats.
You have to believe us! We'd help you if we could!
But you're helping us already.
We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer!
Not so sharp.
You'd better hope so.
Crystals take more than they give.
You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying?
To hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. Are you with me? You will pay for what you've done!
Why aren't you dead? You are bottom branded.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
I was forced to kill. You do it by choice.
They don't believe in me. They believe in the power of the dominant.
You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
And thus is the light of hope severed. We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms.
Come to me, Ifrit!
Who are we? What are the dominants? We are but mighty acts of God.
Enough of this. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
We shared a dream. I would be the king of the world. The darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself.
I don't want to be a monster. Clive.
I have to stop him! I have to save them!
I made a promise to my friends, and it is they who will give me the strength to end your reign.
Your efforts will avail us naught.
We fight, we survive, we endure. We don't need a reason.
PlayStation.
Ready?
What do you think?
I'd heard rumors that you'd survived.
Lord Rosfield, I've been looking for you for a very long time.
I'll tear you apart with my bare hands!
Try it.
Now die!
You're not the only one who's seen their world fall apart around them. I thought I was ready for this.
I know, but we will face it together.
We were talking.
Let's shut him up. I am a shield of Rosaria, and I will do my duty. Come on, Ifrit. Show us your true power.
And we're back with more 16 gameplay because yay!
Ish.
It's gonna be a fun time even though we literally almost could not go live. Thanks, Injust server.
Yeah, I guess the Miami one took a shit.
Yep, but anyways, the gameplay continues, the fun continues. Hi Brawler, hi
Hello,
everyone,
Braun.
hope you guys are doing great. We're gonna be doing the things with the stuff with the things. You ready, babe?
Yep.
and let's go.
Alright, let's see.
Love you too, bud. We just chillin'.
It's good to have you back. I was worried.
Not bad for a boy from the Imperial Barracks, eh?
If you're desperate to know more about Waloed, Vivian's your girl. But if I were you, I'd be heading straight to my bed.
I mean, after what he just went through. Oh, man.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident Physica suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waloeders.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the Orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waloeders must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The Kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloeder standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot?
So, yeah, at some point we're gonna fight Odin.
In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
Yeah,
I
we are.
suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
1 sec, guys.
Oh my god. Wow. Not even.
Aki didn't even say bless you to me.
I'm fighting an S rank level 50 dragon right now. Chill.
Well, goddamn. Oh, wow, it opened up big time. Dalmacia, Dalmacia, Dalmacia. Oh, these are all Dalmacia. Excuse me.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Thank you, bro.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
Wow. Disrespect.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
My knowledge is yours. I have compiled compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
Almost level
What
5.
subject shall we consider today?
Thanks to Sid,
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though. And what can I do for you? Is that all?
Oh my, yeah. Actually, hold on. Let me sell my stuff first.
Is it business or pleasure? Finished, are you?
Yes, I am. Oh my yen.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
Hello, Zixel.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
What do you need?
Alright, let's see.
What do you want?
If we can forage anything else, maybe. Ooh. Oh, wait, hold on. I would need to get a diamond sword. Oh my god. I mean, this place already got ravaged.
And?
The old hideaway. They got absolutely fucked. They had to move. So, diamond sword. But I can't, obviously I can't reinforce something I don't
would it
have.
be? And how am I meant to do that then?
And I would also need a white worm bone. Let me just craft this then.
Should last you a good while.
And I can make it a little bit better.
My best work, but it'll do.
Yeah, it looks like kind of looks like a samurai sword. It's a long one.
I'm telling you, it's true.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border
Alright,
crossing.
Otto, what's up?
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
Yeah, man, you do need the rest.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Yeah.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you.
Wait, what?
She's been going at it hammer and tong down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Ah, okay. All right.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, I was just about to say, like, huh?
Editors started reading books that don't have any.
Mid hasn't been
Where the fuck are the stairs to go down? I know there's stairs to go up.
Go down right there.
Oh my god, I'm an idiot. It's right here. I'm blind.
If I don't come up with something soon.
I might as well memorize those stairs because you're going to be using them.
All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise.
A Enterprise, really? What is it, Star Trek?
Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching.
Of course, you need
The
parts.
stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
And get some rest, Sixel.
Get some rest indeed. Ah, what's Jill up to?
It's good to have you back. I was worried.
Ah, the same thing she said earlier. Nothing new. Nothing new to report.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. I'd spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's Tates. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy, though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin Otto in here, will you?
All right.
So Lid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, we can get this over with.
Oh, I see. So this was the quest you telling me where I had to talk to both Otto.
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Guess who I didn't pick?
You didn't pick Gav.
Nope. Fuck him.
Gav's a good guy, though.
Fuck him and his cock blocking ass. Don't give a fuck. You can pick whoever you want.
I'll pick Otto.
Otto, you're with me.
All right, then. Where do we find this Stardust, and how will we know it when we see it?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Valcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
And I'm guessing you'll be needing sack loads of the stuff. Might be worth our importers at the Dalimil Inn. I'll head down there. See about finding us a wagon.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
Yous two take care, eh? I'll go and see this supplier.
Just don't let that bastard fleece you, eh?
He wouldn't do that. He's Blackthorn's mate. Isn't he?
Best of luck.
Alright, so... Oh, there is also another side quest there. And there's one here too. In Lost Wing.
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the
map. Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Yeah, right. I want to make sure I go out the right way. Okay.
Oh, where's all the men of God?
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Remember doing any of the hunts in this place, babe?
Off the top of my brain, no. But yes, I did do some there.
Good girl.
Faster!
Hey, that's a hunt. I might as well do it. Yeah, this is a hunt.
Straight home now.
Have fun.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Come, let us feast on your flesh.
Your feasting days are over.
Ow. God damn, this guy hits hard.
Nice try. Too slow.
Okay, this motherfucker was on the brink of killing me. So he was fucking hard. Actually, if I was in my limit break, I probably would have died. What the bitch?
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
Yeah, the sword does look pretty cool.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh, there he is.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I?
Okay, then.
Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her. But she was all I knew.
Okay.
Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin. But I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me.
But you hated her.
I loved her, damn it.
Oh,
But
okay.
now she's
You
gone.
loved, hated her. Okay.
She's never coming back.
Oh, she not.
What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you miss the Fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You've opened my eyes.
Wait. Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
Oh, that means I can just go back here. And I'll get to a market so I can get more potions, because I used them all.
Take a
Baby,
sniff.
I love you.
Be transport.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Wow.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
Okay.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steeple peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals!
That'd be a little
Master,
salty.
I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Oh, okay.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
Okay.
Now, Dusan, I know you're keen, but do you have to use the good salt? Leave some for the rest of us.
Sorry, Master.
Oh, where's all the men from?
Plates and pots!
Good day, my lord. Here you are. My thanks. Here you are. An excellent choice. Fare you well.
Alright, time to go do that thing.
Silver platters, made from the stoutest stoneware.
Now, Dusan,
The most
I know
fragrant
you're
herbs
The finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Otto? Good girl.
Be safe.
Otto, sorry I'm late.
Ah, Clive. I had a quick scout about, and I reckon this area's our best bet. Seems Blackthorn's the only one who thinks smithing with this Stardust stuff's a good idea. It's just lying here, waiting for any old fool to fill his boots.
But unlike any old fool, you thought to bring a wagon.
Well spotted. Now get filling.
Oh, I can go down that path? Alright. Thought I couldn't for some reason.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Alright, so I need... okay. There we go.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
More than me. Put it all together and I can't see Blackthorn complaining. Much. Here, Clive. Do you fancy a walk? Sid will be proud.
Of what?
Of you, you idiot. The way you've carried on what he started. When we first met, I had you down as a spoilt little puppy who enjoyed nothing more than biting the hand that fed you. But 5 years on, you're the one doing the feeding. So thanks for proving me wrong.
You weren't wrong. But I changed. Thanks to Sid. And thanks to you. When I suggested taking on his name, you were the first to back me. And if you hadn't, no one else would have. I couldn't have done any of this without you, Otto.
Yo, give over. You're making me blush. All I did was choose hope over despair. I gave you a chance, yes, but you're the one who took it. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts and put them back on their feet. Gave them something worth fighting for, just like the old Sid did.
Wow. You say something, babe?
About time I was
No.
heading back, I reckon. All this scrabbling about in the sand's taken its toll on the old pins.
I'll see you back at the hideaway then. You can take a well-earned rest when you get there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. But I'll make sure Blackthorn gets his precious black sand before I put my feet up. He'll only moan otherwise.
How's the fight with the dragon?
Really, really hard.
Right.
Still going at it?
Ready to go home, boy?
I went back and prepared for it.
I mean, after fighting it, I guess, a couple times, do you think it's impossible?
I love having to talk while I'm concentrating.
I'm sorry,
do you think I'd be still trying it if I thought it was impossible? I'm not a fool. I would only be doing it if I thought I had a chance. Anyways, I'm busy.
Yeah, I understand.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs. Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
Nice to get out and about for once. Let's do it again sometime, eh?
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Now we can get level 4 limit break.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Dragon slain.
GG, Spooky.
28,750 XP. Level 40.
Nice.
Well, now I'm level 40. It was level 50. Oh, jeez. Might as well be the fucking end boss.
I'm glad you persisted, babe.
Yep, got that ass.
Wonder if that's the last hunt.
It might be.
Did you end up fighting like a big titan guy in the grass?
I fought everything so far. So
Editors
I
started
guess.
reading books that don't have any pictures in.
He was like a white enemy.
I think so. I mean, I've done every single hunt. So if you've done it, I've done it.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins?
The
I
helm,
thought that
fallen
material was
scrap.
all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
What's her name? Really? What's her name?
Turning in the dragon kill leveled me up to get 1,500 ability points.
Yeah, damn.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Alright, I need to figure out how to turn off the controller here. Because to make sure that this charger works, I want to, like, use both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I need to figure out how to turn this one off so I can use the other one.
Okay, well, click your please button.
Yes.
Do the little menu thing that pops up. You gotta click the button.
Oh,
And then go to controller.
Oh. Well, there you go. Alright.
Did it work?
Yeah. Well, it seems to be charging.
Good.
Alright, so Lost Wing, huh?
I'm glad the Discord integration's working.
Yes.
Pretty cool.
Good day to you. Sid.
Oh wow, hey Sid.
Guess so.
The crystals.
We had to dig a new cellar.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched.
Oh, okay.
It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
I need your help, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how to do it.
Oh, I'm confuzzled.
The dude was like,
oh, the dude.
You should go talk to people.
Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
Fuck them people.
Legit one critique. This game needed a mini-map.
Excuse me. Quentin mentioned strange figures having been sighted near the village.
Yeah, having to press the touchpad all the time to bring up the map is a little bit annoying.
I heard the rumours, though. I'm here most days, right next to the gate, and I ain't seen nothing out of the ordinary. Don't worry. Any shady characters try and slip into town this way, and I'll soon come running. And shouting, most likely.
All right. Thank you.
Guy's calling himself a pussy. He's a big giant pussy.
Is he though?
Yeah. So no more hunts for you, huh?
Not currently, no. I did everything.
Side quest
I'm
too?
up to date.
You have a moment?
Still doing story, babe.
There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see.
Okay.
I'll look into it. Thank you.
Sounds like a good old case of overreacting.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good boy.
Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate?
Fly, Ambrosia.
Wait. It's a hunt? No, it's not.
You there?
Fuck! He's seen us.
Fuck.
Get them before they escape.
Fuck. Back.
Black shields. Here.
Back.
What the hell
That's
are you doing here? What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
What?
You just zapped him from afar.
Yeah, they zapped him. He died.
They deserved
Isn't
it.
that right, Koopa? Died.
Koopa's like, don't make a step near me.
Koopa's a bitch, man.
Why were they here?
He loves you.
Were they planning an attack?
No, she doesn't. She hates him.
He respects you. You're like a horse. Or a plane.
Well, I just know. Now I know how it feels when I call Heine a manatee.
Good day to you.
I'm a horse now.
Well, you know how you say, oh, I have a big respect for horses.
Yes, I do.
I feel like that's how Poopa feels around you.
I'm a horse.
No, she's just scared shitless.
How goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back.
Yes.
And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth.
Oh, okay.
I was a member of the judiciary once.
Ah.
So sickened was I by the injustice of this world,
Is he the
I swore to
Cryptarch?
fight it. And fight
No,
it I
it's not-
did
it's
in
not-
my
it's not
own
the same guy.
small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents.
Perhaps
Men
a
to whom the
doctor's
law was
warranted.
but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport.
Ouch.
I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade.
Ah,
A means
facade,
of
you say.
ridding himself of his rivals. A mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral.
What?
He had my entire family slaughtered.
Well,
damn.
He faced no punishment whatsoever.
Oh, these side quests are shit, man.
Terrible.
They're so bad.
However, I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him and slit their throats.
Oh.
Well,
the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
Goddamn. Make ready for war.
I'm not going to change his mind.
Time to totally kick ass.
That's crazy. Dude became Sweeney Todd to take revenge.
Wow.
He literally said he slit their throats.
Well, payback after what happened to his family, I mean...
I'm not blaming him, I'm just saying.
I do not blame him at all.
The
boo-boos. Make sure she doesn't scratch you.
What's another scratch?
Yeah, next time I see my mom, she'll think we're doing, you know, crazy shit in bed or something.
Oh yeah, you know I just love being scratched by my cats.
Ay, cállate, llore.
Imagine asking your kid if they're into rough, kinky sex. Couldn't be me.
That's my mom.
Gross. It's all kinds of gross toast.
Thanks, Gal.
There you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Is she okay?
Of course. I'll be right back. Anybody home?
Those
This must be our
things
unwanted visitor.
are so
Time to go.
annoying. Get wrecked. That wasn't that bad. That could have been much worse.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Letting off some steam, number 2. Time to go back home. I just realized today is the 1 week.
The crystal too.
Yeah, it's been 1 week since the game launched.
Drake's Fang is
Woo!
gone.
You know what else it is?
What?
Walter's birthday.
Yeah, another reason. I mean, I am taking my time with it, but I kind of want to get the game finished before the 2-week mark. Because that's when usually people start, you know, okay, it's been 2 weeks, let's just flood the internet.
But thank God that the AC is fixed and we have a 4-day weekend. So we can powerhouse through it. Just pretend it's Stormblood.
If I don't come up with something soon.
What?
You smile at me. How dare you?
It's Stormblood.
It's pretend it's Stormblood. This is not Stormblood, babe.
I didn't say it is. I said pretend. We'll get it done in a weekend.
Has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
You're funny, babe. You are very funny. Babe, leave poop alone.
She's cute.
She's what?
She's cute.
She's cute?
Yes.
And nice?
And oh so nice.
He's cute.
And nice.
We're seeing troops in
And nice.
Her paws smell like Fritos.
Eh. Let's see if Jill has something else to say.
It's good to have you back.
Nope, not yet.
I was worried.
It's good to have you back.
Harpocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Did you see that he has tomes?
Yes, babe. All the tomes.
Man's
shielding for a mithril
Nook
engine.
FF16.
Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
Well, there you go.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Modern era, you say?
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Really? Really? You're gonna ask me who I'm gonna choose? Please.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Is that really a question? How?
I'm not gonna tell you what happens. You may want to consider going the other way.
En serio?
No, I'm just kidding. I picked you. Fuck that bitch.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
Ah, yes.
You too, Talia.
Imagine choosing the other girl.
Yeah, for real.
No. Where's Jill?
Gav the cock blocker. Am I right or am I right?
There's talk that the glass gate flooded. Keep them pilgers nice and chilled.
Are those Pepio nuts? You can never tell.
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Yes, ma'am.
Up! You'll not find a bruised pippin in the... Fresh cuts! Come and get them before they're gone.
What can I interest you in today? I trust it's all here. You're always welcome here in Lostwing.
Yeah, because now I don't have the brand, huh, motherfucker?
Oi, don't touch anything. And?
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
And what can I do for you? I'll be here if you need me.
Oh, look, she's waiting patiently.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while? Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember?
Boy.
Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
Adorable.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill.
I'm sorry I had to.
This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
Now kiss! Now kiss!
Ubasa no.
Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
That would have been a now kiss moment. Like, for real.
Agreed.
Oh, yeah, sure. Gav. That motherfucker.
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew. How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
That was adorable.
Yep.
It's nice being with you.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Harpocrates. Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
Thanks to Sid, the man
Is it business or pleasure? Finished, are you?
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
Mid hasn't been
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Not sure what you mean, but yeah, okay.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Harpocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me.
Oh, okay.
I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, Better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Didgeridoo-dahs?
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Gotcha. Sometime later. And there's a few moments later.
Yep. Pause for a sec. You want anything from the kitchen? Water can, candy.
Your
anything?
ass on a plate.
That's inappropriate. Hi, Pangy.
Hello, Pangy.
No, seriously, do you want anything? Because I'm about to get
No,
some
I'm
cake.
good. I have some water. I'm good.
I'm getting some cake.
Some cack.
Here, B.
Enjoy it, babe.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
I was about to say, we have to do all that shit all over again. Whoop oops.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Ah, red velvet goodness. Enjoy, babe.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Oh, he just made fun of him.
Wow. I might still be able to catch her.
Is that the thing Tom's had?
Were you born yesterday or something?
Obelus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
Oh boy. Alright, let me take off the headphones so I can read this. My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the context of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the going-ons in the free cities, by which I have learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believed Miss Tellman's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canterburyan authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be might not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at your door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consent. Loving uncle. Okay.
Trouble in Canva.
Yep.
I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in and all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
In the old hideaway. Oh boy. Oops.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Wife?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh,
Bro.
none.
Stop that! You break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen.
That's what I first said.
Glad to have you with us, Goots.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bucklad.
Get off! Me poor finger! fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Oh yeah, the wave thing. Yeah, that would have been a nice homage. Oh, hold on. There's a plus side quest. Wonder what that is.
Oh my god, that cake.
You like it?
Good.
Nami.
He cracked the crystal too?
Oh yes, the series of green quests. Have
Oh
fun.
wow.
There are so many.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
You enjoy that Sigil. 14 is awesome.
Yes, it is.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
I'm just picking them all up.
Yep.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Oh my god. Here I am making fun of you for having 3 green quests to do and 4 more just popped up on my game.
Bro.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass.
Ah,
Is there
cuirass.
something else weighing on your mind?
Destiny.
Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A weapon, huh?
A sword.
Yep, I knew.
An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me, the edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
No. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Well, Zixel, oh my god, Zixel I hate to break it to you, my guy, but contrary to popular belief on Twitter, this game was not made by Nomura. Hence, it's not a Kingdom Hearts game. So, no Sephiroth fight.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations.
How?
I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Holy shit, I just sold 13,000 worth of valuables.
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
He's such a fucking hoe.
Oh. And he's a touch eccentric. If you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
God, she's so mean all the time.
Oh, well, that's her, babe. It is what it is.
Ah, 5 green quests.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Damn, you gonna go get him some superfood?
I guess so.
He got bougie all of a sudden.
Ugh, I'm never drinking.
We need to find a way into Drake's tail. And we will. Together this time.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Got stuck?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back, son. All yours.
800 ability points, not bad.
Here you are. Come again.
Hey, Thor.
What up? Thanks for 57 months. How's it going, bud? Busy doing stuff, but good. Video games, work, sleep, work, sleep, work, sleep, video games. And that right, babe?
Yeah, more for ya.
Clive, did you get my letter?
Yep.
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Okay.
Is this better? A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the Hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it may be my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle.
Oh, wow.
Zero, you might say.
Cool.
I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
A rip.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I will dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame.
It has been.
And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Wow.
5 million.
This motherfucker.
Get him out right
They
now.
lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the Hideaway, you see? And, well, I must have made some sort of...
Gambling?
oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility. And it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand?
I have 20 million and 14. Can we transfer over?
I think I have 10 million, but holy shit.
We don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
Hey, Zixel, let me put it this way. No.
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean.
What does Pride Month have to do with that?
Have some pride and get your own money, bitch.
Just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, asses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Oof. Ouch.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
5 billion gil?
Do you think
each?
So? No. I don't.
This man has us fucking bankrupt. Who gave him permission? Get him out. Re-elect, whatever the fuck. I don't know who gave him this power, but get him the fuck out.
Oh, there's another plus quest over there too. God dang! There's so many. I'm gonna pick them up, but I kind of like I'm kind of a little pressed on time, so I'm gonna keep on doing MSQ after I pick this quest up.
We got away great again.
Oh my
Get him the fuck out of here! Like this man is robbing us blind. How do you fucking go 10 million in debt?
15.
Well, 15, yeah, because it's 3. Sheesh.
Like, fucking
it's
hell,
not your
bruv.
fucking money, dude. Like, what? It's like, oh, you know, I may have drawn a shape.
Well,
a circle, or zero, as you call it. It's like, what?
Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother. If you were mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
You can help me out?
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
This seems important,
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief.
You're gonna go fight some bob-ombs.
University stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream.
Okay, I'll do that now then.
I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some.
I really hate bombs,
Do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king.
Ah.
You leave them behind when they die, see?
Mm-hmm.
Was he a pain in the ass?
I mean, compared to the Yes Dragon, no way. In general, yeah.
I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Alright, so I'll do that. I'll get... And then whatever time I have left after I do this. Because I know that quest I got from the blacksmith is probably... You know, obviously, he did say it was a sword, but it's just a recipe for a sword. Probably Excalibur. Most likely.
Need some help tidying up that shop.
I don't know. Yeah, you're gonna see some new hump board shit. But that's the one. The Croc and Sam Brick.
Oh, wrong button.
It's a croc.
Oh,
I can
wait,
tell you
what?
where. Well, I think you might have to do a little bit more MSQ before you can go.
Oh,
but
okay,
I
then.
can show you where it is when you're ready.
Yeah, actually, I can. All right, no problem.
Yeah, sometimes they ask you to teleport and talk to someone and then be able to do it. It's kind of weird. You made it to Dalmacia. You did it, babe.
Yes.
And now that you're there, I can actually show you
Onward.
a picture that I took in that area that I wanted to
How are you feeling?
Better.
Better.
Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Here comes
All
the
right.
boy.
Yeah, I can go here now. Actually, no. Well, you can buy him for like the puppy version for like $40 and the adult version for like 200.
Oh, babe,
Ow.
I took this picture there.
You putting it on stream?
Yes.
Aw.
Aren't I cute?
Yes, you are. Okay, so let's see. Actually, yeah, let me go look at the screenshot.
Oh, I know where it is.
Oh.
Yeah, let me get out of this cutscene real quick. So, open up the map and go to any of the Sam Brick areas, which I think is top right of the map. You gotta hit the touchpad on it. Do you see the Dragon's Airy or whatever? Okay, go to the right. All the way to the right. Okay, so... Okay, zoom in. Do you see where it says Dragon's Airy? There's like a little tip that's not started at the bottom right there.
This one
You have
right
to
here?
go there, and then you'll be able to walk into the area you need.
Okay.
I would mark it on the map, though. Go there, and then if you look at my map, this is where I'm pointing you to. You're gonna see it on stream in 3, 2...
Okay. Yeah, the
This,
croc. Yeah.
this is the croc, but you can't see this.
Okay. At least I'll have Jill with me for this.
Yep. Yeah, you can see it now. You just gotta go into the croc it'll be there. Also,
well,
I would get into the habit of saving before a fight that you're worried about, because you can load up that same instance with all your shit already ready to go.
Okay.
Kind of like how we do it in certain games. You know?
Yeah.
Because when I was fighting the dragon, I was getting pissed because I was losing out on certain items, so I just saved right before it, and then once I was ready, I just lost it. If you press the touchpad, I think it brings you to the normal map right away, without you having to go like that. I would make a separate file though, because, well, I don't know if it auto-saves or not.
Well, because there's the auto-save and then the manual save.
Yeah, you're right. Have fun.
What we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Oh my god. Oh boy. Ooh! That wasn't that bad.
I told you.
Fuck you, bitch!
It was mostly finding it that sucked.
Oh, thank you, Boo Boo.
Yep. Now to collect the app.
Collect the app.
Like the ass.
Ash. Ooh.
That should do it. If Hawaii needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
Well, I mean, now that I'm here, I might as well go up to Northridge and do what I have to do here.
And that's how you get put into all the quests in the area.
There's talk at the glass gate. How the hell is anyone supposed to...
How the hell?
Did you hear? The gates to heaven.
I want to see you again.
What am I gonna do without sweet?
Oh yeah, we have to give her the money.
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion. Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me.
Oh my god.
Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well.
She wants the D, but she ain't gonna get it.
Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Yep, that's news to
Long
me.
ago. Yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy.
Wow.
And blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done. But it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
Might as well go to Martha. But I think what I'm gonna do is next stream I'm gonna do the hunts that I have to do.
Oopsie.
Wow.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I just caught up to them, and I
wasn't
think I have
expecting to
another
be
two.
here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again?
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement.
Yep.
And rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do. Goat will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Oh, this is for Torgal. Ah, fuck it. Let me do that too. Don't blame me. This is for the poo-poo.
It's for the boo-boos?
It's for the poo-poos.
Chokey.
What'd you say?
Chokey.
Yeah.
Oh, mini-map?
Yeah, it would have been great.
It's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope...
Okay, yeah. Go away, motherfucker.
I think it's because you're walking into a hunt.
This is... No, it's actually not a hunt, but...
Green quest.
Finished.
Now Toro can eat his bones.
Now. Will it be enough, I wonder?
Oh, look at him.
I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy.
Yep, these side quests are shit. They're dookie. They're ass. They're. I am convinced 100% the people that said the side quests were shit gave up on them early game. I'm convinced because these are actually
you
good.
Can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
They seem they're having meaning.
They're cute.
The poo boys.
Pet him.
Get it, boy.
Ah, yes, the old jump to interact, huh?
Yep.
They really could have fixed that just by making interact square.
It's
you know,
it's like
square.
The Kingdom Hearts team did it. Fuck, I'm just gonna do them all. Fuck it. Just fuck it.
MSQ the next time.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Saying Drake's fang is gone. The whole mother.
It's a
Hey, look, it's a dancer.
What are we gonna do?
Hey, where's the chakrams?
We don't know for sure. It could have just been a tremor.
My reputation will be ruined. Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin.
Oh boy.
Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamel is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Oh, thank you, sir. I might as well travel up here, make it faster.
Desert! That's where I took one of my pictures. Ain't it great?
Yeah.
You hear like the Egyptian type music?
Yeah.
Kinda creepy, isn't it?
Not creepy, but
it's definitely creepy. Just kidding. Boo! I love that when you sprint, her chocobo sprints. Notice that?
Oh, yeah.
You see?
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
Ow. Fuck you, bitch.
Titan!
Yee.
Gamer.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamil.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Wyvern. Wow.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow.
Say crack
There's a
again.
Brutal
Crack.
sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke.
Whoa!
Far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself.
Well, thank
and
you.
A far more fitting payment.
Well, thank you, man.
Thank you.
Damn.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield.
Oh. I'm so glad he called himself Wyvern. That is funny.
And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
That's funny.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival.
Yep, for real.
Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Ow. So now I can go back to... My god, wrong button each time. I can go back to Hideaway to hand in all of the side quest stuff and then MSQ for a little bit.
Until the next 8 ring quests showed up.
Ah, yes.
Content.
Is that the thing
Content.
Thames helped with?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Oof.
Heck W.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wow.
Wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Stick it up, yas. Well, technically I have to go speak with her anyway.
Your rubber being blind, you know.
Well, stick it up your arse. I wonder if she's gonna tell me to stick it up my arse.
Lady Karen, Goad tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you?
Technically he is.
Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not. Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce.
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh!
Yes, some
so
fucking
you remember
nerd.
what's owed to you, then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square. Right away.
Heck.
He actually has a goddamn fucking nerve to ask for payment.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers.
Wow.
Give or take.
That's a long
Back in the
time.
day, I was a purser on a trade ship. Which is where I met him. He bought passage to... oh, forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close. Promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was... before fate stepped in. And said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day. And there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable. Wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him. Forget what I felt. And I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
Wow, look at that. Oh, yeah. Side quest means shit.
Terrible.
We're getting a fucking flashback.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
I am 100 and I am 1,000% certain. To the people that reviewed this game and said the side quests were shit,
they skipped the cutscenes for the side quests for sure.
The initial side quests, yes, they were very fetch quest and blah blah blah, but this shit's good. This shit is good. It's giving more context to the story.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went.
Oh,
but then,
no.
Why would he? Him or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather goat at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go...
Wow.
Sid would have wanted you to have this. This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
I'm assuming you're gonna put that in the room.
Yep.
A goblet of fire.
I hate people.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Did I ever tell you I hate people?
That's a ship. Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
I don't know where Sid gets the energy.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Yep, babe, they're terrible.
Terrible, terrible, terrible.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power.
Bro.
Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Sid.
That's true.
In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
He's the poo-poos.
Yep. Psycho, so shit. They're terrible, they're dookie, they're booty butts. Where's the pupper? I want to say hi to the pupper.
Pupper's eating bones.
Look at him. Look, he looks so happy. There's a good little boy. There's a good little boy. I wish I could pet you here, but I can't.
That's part of the DLC, babe.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword, then?
I did better than that.
A whetstone?
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. But good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthian steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
He'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
I wonder what the recipe is. Have you been able to make it yet, babe?
Ravioli, give me the formioli. I ain't giving you fucking spoilers. Play the game.
Wow.
Much love.
Excalibur.
Back, are ya? Not saying Fornian, do you?
Need another Scarlet and a
Scarlet Titty.
Grima Lakin Hunt. So that's from a hunt. Cool. Oh, yay.
Problem being blind, you know. Oh shit, I just noticed the vendor, she has different colored eyes.
I'll think about it.
Hmm? Karen? She has different colored eyes.
That it?
Oh yeah, she's blind in one eye.
I just noticed that.
Is it business or pleasure? Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Alright. Oh my man.
I went up to give some greens to the chocolate.
Greens, you say?
Wish I could take one of our...
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Alembic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let none say otherwise. Right then, let's get this contraption up and running.
Yes, the usual black screen and sounds.
Yeah.
There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Tiny!
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I
Tiny.
still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that, huh?
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo.
I guess she hates me, babe.
We're good, Heine. Just playing video games. How are you? What you up to?
Well, what you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty
Playing
more
COD,
where that
let's
came
go. I hope you're having fun with it.
Inventory increased by how much?
A little bit.
Yay! Oh, that's awesome. Must stock up now.
I think Mid might need some help.
Yeah.
I hate that feeling, Heine. Yeah. Try not to give yourself too much eye strain.
And our thoughts go to you. I know that you have a doctor's appointment. To check up on your blood pressure. So, yeah. You are in our thoughts, Heine.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
You could also be in my pants, but that's up to you.
Oh yeah, have fun with that.
Kick.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
You're robbing me
I'll find
blind.
a better price than that.
You're robbing me blind.
Finished, are you?
Alright, a little bit more MSQ and then I have to call it. It's already midnight.
Just
used to be a
one
trade
day
route
at a
for
time,
merchants
Heine.
crossing the scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside.
And if you need to talk about anything, you know we're here for you.
I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail
Stream,
today.
Discord, whatever. Oh, it's funny, we're in the same area. You're robbing me blind, you know. Are you rubbing me blind, babe?
Yeah.
These wee spiff. I got you, honey. Alex and I really haven't had a lot of experiences with doctors and hospitals either, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I had one surgery when I was a kid, so I didn't really know what the fuck was going on.
The last time I had kind of something is when I had they found a kidney stone. That was back in Puerto Rico.
Yeah. I'm the type of person that's afraid to make fucking appointments, so.
Really?
I hear you.
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Well, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
Rip.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker. But I know the work of thieves when I see it.
Oh, you know what? This is a good time for me to test this. Give me 1 second. Now that I know for a fact that it needs to charge.
It's considered minor. I think if they're cutting into you and doing anything, that's pretty major to me. I agree.
It's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
Wrecked, bitch.
Wrecked it.
Yes.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Hey.
Getting all this out of here will be a nightmare.
Get that bread, honey.
Seems we found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Yeah, seems sus. That's really nice.
I see the Dalnecs lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side.
Damn. That's a nice connection to have, honey.
Whoa, that's pretty.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice. and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominants and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominants and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
Then we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I almost thought that was IRL.
Yeah.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
He's a fucking rugrat.
Yeah.
The fuck's he gonna do?
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Then what's the fucking point?
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father,
I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
Oh boy.
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
Excuse
You
me?
have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrek, Prince Dion.
Not this
I
bitch
trust
again.
you will continue to serve your emperor in the wars to come.
Canker! Silence! Insolent wretch!
Now you know he's being controlled.
You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring.
It's almost like he's a child.
I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
What do you fucking think?
Oh, this fucking cunt needs to shut the fuck up.
It needs to be sliced.
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Oh, I really fucking hope she gets hers. She's been a bitch the whole fucking game. She's a fucking bitch. Super bitch.
The sound effect team, though.
Oh.
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Oh my god. Alright, well, that being
What
said...
a whore.
She fucking is. She a hoe. That being said, guys, I'm gonna call it here. But yeah, we're gonna truck along big time in this game. Tomorrow... Actually, we might not stream tomorrow. Depends if I want to, if we might want to do something after work.
But we do have a long weekend, so
yes.
Streams are definitely coming.
Definitely, I wanna.
There's definitely gonna be more 16 for sure.
I definitely wanna finish this game for sure.
Yeah, because people fucking suck, and they think it's nice to spoil things.
Because if you really care about something, you should play it immediately. Because you should have no life.
Oh.
God forbid people be polite and not spoil fucking major things. But
yeah,
with
guys,
that being said,
yep,
I'm gonna put the ending screen, but if you want to say anything, go for it.
Yeah, guys, this game, I have a feeling it's gonna fucking wreck the shit out of me, man. I am not ready. But yeah, it has been an absolute pleasure to play this game. You can ask Aki though. Every time we're about to press the live button, it's like, Aki, I'm not ready. This game's gonna fucking break me. I don't want it to break me, but I know it will. But yeah, this is one hell of a fucking journey. Final Fantasy truly is an amazing franchise, and I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Yes, and Heine, Tears of the Kingdom is another masterpiece. So many, like, yeah, between Zelda, Final Fantasy, it's definitely, at least for me, and I'm only talking about myself, they're gonna compete for Game of the Year, I think. But yeah, guys, take care. We will see you on the next stream.
Yep, and if you want to know when that stream will be, hit the socials, because we might stream tomorrow, we might not, but it is a long weekend, so we will definitely be streaming at least multiple times. Thanks for hanging out as always. We love you. We appreciate you. We will see you next time. Enjoy the trailer on the way out. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
The blind march is on. These people live with a knife to their throats.
You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
Not so sharp.
You'd better hope so.
Crystals take more than they give.
You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying?
To hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. Are you with me? You will pay for what you've done.
Why aren't you dead? You were bottom branded.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
I was forced to kill. You do it by choice.
They don't believe in me. They believe in the powers that dominant.
You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
Ever led astray by your blind resolve. And thus is the light of hope severed.
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms.
Come to me, Ifrit!
Who are we? What are the dominants? We are but mighty acts of God.
Enough of this. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
We shared a dream. I would be the king of the world.
The darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive.
I have to stop him. I have to save them.
I made a promise to my friends, and it is they who will give me the strength to end your reign.
Your efforts will avail us naught.
We fight, we survive, we endure. We don't need a reason.
Fly!
Fly,
fly, fly!
PlayStation.
Ready?
What do you think?
I'd heard rumors that you'd survived.
Lord Rosfield, I've been looking for you for a very long time.
I'll tear you apart with my bare hands!
Try it.
Now die!
You're not the only one who's seen their world fall apart around them.
I thought I was ready for this.
I know, but we will face it together.
We were talking.
Let's shut him up. I am a shield of Rosaria, and I will do my duty.